Whoa! So I was on my way back, and then the cross transceiver starts ringing. Oh man, it's that Yancey. Hi, is this Devin? Wow, so you're a boy, Devin. That's what they say. It's a little annoying that we can't see each other, right? Ooh, yeah. Just so you know, I'm a girl. Tee-hee. Oops, my colleague is calling me. I have to get back to work. Talk to you again. Hey there! I kind of like this stalker lady. She's so much less creepier than in the Japanese version where I didn't even know what she was saying. Of course, I still don't really get what she's saying anyway, but whatever. Alright, so I'm going to heal up really quick and then I will head right on back to the Lostlorn Forest. Alright, here we are, the Lostlorn Forest. And just in case you forget where the entrance is, it's in the normal pathway on Route 16. Not the one with the dark grass and all that. Right back here. Yep, this is the Lostlorn Forest, and it's relatively boring, totally optional. You don't need to go here, but it can be kind of alright. There is a trainer here who will fight you every single time you walk past him because he's a Pokemon breeder, and they just have this obsession with battling in this game. I don't know why it's Pokemon breeders rather than youngsters that battle you all the time. Don't you think Pokemon breeders should be breeding Pokemon or something? And you should leave, you know, energetic youngsters to be the ones that fight you non-stop rather than just stand there for the rest of their lives after you've destroyed them in battle. Just seems like it'd make more sense if you ask me, but whatever. Okay, so he has a Tranquil level 24. So that actually doesn't make him too bad for training against, since you can just leave the forest and then come back in and fight him again. It can sometimes go a little bit quicker than Audino training depending on your team. If you have stuff that, you know, is really effective against flying type Pokemon or dark type Pokemon for the Liepard, you'll do pretty well. But otherwise, you know, you're probably still better off just fighting Audino. Torment. Come on. However, I do not recommend trying to fight Audino in here unless you're also looking for a rare Pokemon. Because you see, there are a whole ton of Pokemon you can find in the shaking grass. Yeah, I know, it's pretty crazy. Yep, 5 times always. Pretty crazy indeed. In fact, only 40% of the time do you even run into Audino. I'm probably not going to show you all of the different Pokemon you can find in the shaking grass. You do get 768 bucks for beating that guy, so that's not too bad. What I am going to show you, though, is this encounter right here. A Combee. Huh, alright. Yeah, well, Combee is one of the Pokemon you can find here normally. It only has a 10% chance of being encountered. However, don't get too excited. Only the female Combees are the ones you want. The reason is, males don't evolve. Yeah, they are not going to evolve into Vespiquen, no matter what you do. So if you want to use a Vespiquen on your team, only catch the female one. And you know what? You're at level 27 now. You're just so slow. I gotta use something else. There's a lot of bug types in here, though, so I'm gonna use America! Yeah. Oh, and there's a trainer right up there. See him hiding. Oh, okay, so Swadloon. Just in case you're still up in the air as to whether or not you want to leave Vanny or not, now's a good time to make your decision. You can also find Venipede here. And you can even find Whirlipede if you're in the thick grass. Can't find it in the normal grass, though. Okay, come on. You're not gonna spam protect me. No, you aren't. Not gonna let you. America is too good for that. There we go. Okay, well, let's get this trainer out of the way. Oh, it's you. We are totally in sync. Using our amazing connection, I will teach you all about Rangers. Oh, yeah? What about Paladins, huh? Wait, never mind. Pokemon Rangers Serenity. Using a Trubbish. Wow. Real mature. Go America! Show this thing who's boss. With your wing attack. Smack it with your powerful wings. Stockpile. Oh no, it's the arms race for stockpiling nukes again. Well, not quite, but I'm gonna use a wing attack and just end the problem right now. No crisis indeed. Okay, so, in fact, we learned all about you in history class. Do you know this berry? It's a pecha berry. Yeah, I've seen it in my day. Listen carefully. You may hear the sound of breathing Pokemon and plants. No, really? So, the hidden item can only be gotten after you have Waterfall. It's up there. In fact, you can only get to the thick grass after you've gotten Waterfall. So don't count on it anytime soon. Let's see. However, there is a very useful hidden item right here, I think it is. A Leaf Stone! That's right, you can use this to evolve a few different things throughout the game. I'm trying to remember what. I'm trying to think. Well, it can still be used to evolve stuff. I'm sure it'll come back to me. I know it can evolve like Weeping Bell, and Gloom, but I don't think they're in the game. So, let's go right on over here and fight this guy. I'm always patrolling this area. Okay. What does evolve with that Leaf Stone? That's going to be bothering me. That is going to be bothering me, so I need to look it up. Okay, what else is in here? Oh yeah, that's right. Now I remember. Okay, so you have an Emolga. I don't like this, but I will use Rock Tomb. I need some practice against it anyway. Double Team, darn it. What it does evolve, the Leaf Stone, it evolves Pansage into Simisage. That is the main Pokemon you have to worry about here. You know what? I'm going to switch for Sandslash, actually. Get it some practice. Yeah, but that's it. That is it. But hey, if you need a Grass-type Pokemon, Simisage isn't too bad. Not really. Let's try Rock Tomb. This is going to take forever! Oh man, especially knowing my luck. Oh, wow. First try. Oh, this is going to take forever, huh? I'm just going to go for that Crush Claw. Wow! You mean it used Double Team 3 times, and I managed to hit it? Twice in a row? Oh, man. So the reason I'm using Crush Claw is because it's a little bit more accurate than Rock Tomb. And right now I need the accuracy. Oh! I hate Emolga! Why? Now I remember how much I hate you. This darn thing! There we go, finally! There we go. Okay, well I need my practice. Sand Tomb. Nah, that's not gonna help. Okay, Forest. Run, Forest, run. Okay, so he gives me a Cherry Berry. Cool, it heals paralysis. Nice. Alright, I got that going on. And there's a Netball right here. Cool. So, really quick, before I go... Actually, I'll do this right now. Why not? See this backpacker guy? Yeah, wasn't there like an RV or something here in the original Black and White? Well, it's gone now, but if you talk to this guy... Hi, trainer, you have a Pokedex, I see. I'm a traveler. I enjoy trekking around the world and talking with various people. By the way, do you know a Pokemon called Zoroark? No, I don't know that thing. Oh my. Don't you know anything of the world? It may trick you. It's your choice to trust it and be tricked, or to live in doubt. I enjoyed talking with you. This is a small present. TM95, Snarl. Now this TM was not available in the original Black and White, believe it or not. It was available only if you transferred this lock capsule key item from Heart Gold and Soul Silver, but it was never released, so... Oh well. They say Zoroark settled in around here about 2 years ago. It changed the appearance of this grassland with its illusion ability and tricked people in Pokemon. It's an outrageous rumor, but a rumor has some truth in it. Every rumor has a kernel of truth to it. Ah! Growth! Oh, I've been tricked. I've been had. But the good news is, you do get TM95, Snarl. which is a pretty nifty move. It's a way better variation of Struggle Bug. It actually hits for 55 power as a special base attack, and it lowers the target's special attack by 1 stage after using it, every single time. 95 accuracy is a little bit of a bummer, but Snarl can be good on some Dark-type Pokemon, particularly Zorua. You can get a Zorua when you get to Driftvale City, and I'll show you that when I get there, but Snarl makes it so much better. So before I start going on and showing you some of the Pokemon you can encounter in the grass, I'm going to jump ahead, okay? This does get explained more thoroughly on Route 5 after you've beaten the gym, but a lot of you already know about the hidden grottos. So I'm going to enter here and I'm going to show you the first hidden grotto and just see what's inside. So we enter here and it looks like there's just an item waiting for me. A potion. Figures. Now how these work, there are these little hidden grottos and you can find them all over the place in certain areas. And every, I think it's 256 steps or so, there's a 5% chance of something regenerating in there. And it could be a Pokemon with a hidden ability, it could be an item, or it could be a hidden item. I mean, it could be, you don't even see it there, and you could end up finding it. So keep that in mind. If you don't see anything there, you can just go in and press A in the center of that dirt patch, and you might find something. I didn't find anything today, though, at least right now. And I will explain that a little bit more on the Route 5 episode, whatever that ends up being. Probably 2 after this one. But just wanted to show it to you now since I'm right here and in the neighborhood. And did I not pick up that item? That's right, I got distracted. It's an Ultra Ball. Cool! So, there are a ton of Pokemon to find here. I'm going to just encounter one or two of them really quick just to see what I can find, but otherwise I might just have to list them off. Alright, Venipede, obviously one of them. Yeah, I guess I'll just start listing them off. I think it'll be easier that way, and I'm going to turn this thing off because I can't get to that thing right now anyway. So, you can find Cottony here if you're playing Black 2, or you can find Patilil here if you're playing White 2. They're at a much higher level than the ones you could find earlier on in the Garden of Castelia City, so if you want one of those, pick them up. They both make for pretty good grass types. You saw Combee, you saw Swadloon. There is, here we go, I was just about to mention you, Roselia! A grass poison type, which is actually a pretty darn good grass type Pokemon throughout the game. It is, it's pretty good. It evolves into, whoops. It evolves into, no, it doesn't evolve into whoops, don't worry. No, it evolves into Roserade when you use a shiny stone on it. So you can get one of those when you get to, what is it, Route 6. You can get a shiny stone. It's pretty nice. I mean, it's not quite as good as Patilil, for instance, which I personally prefer after it evolves into Lilligant, but it is a poison type. It can learn Weather Ball if you give it a heart scale. Well, if you exchange a heart scale for the Reminder Girl. And actually, I'm going to run around really quick. One of the best ways to find the rarer Pokemon here is to run around until you see the shaking grass, because that's where you find all the good stuff. I guess you could use the bicycle too. Darn it. There we go. Yeah, but it's kind of nice because you can teach it like Shadow Ball and stuff, and it's also a really good Pokemon to use Venoshock with because it has Poison Point and it has a ton of special attack. Oh, look at that little Brackley head. It's a Pansage here. Yeah, you can find all 3 of the elemental monkeys in the tall grass. There's only or the shaking grass, I'm sorry. There's only a 10% chance, though, of you running into them. Each one individually, though. So, you know, you can stick around here and get one you want, but it just might take you a while. I'm just going to knock it out, though. Some of the other Pokemon you can find in the shaking grass are Vespiquen. Yeah, you can just get a Vespiquen straight and evolved. What the heck? I didn't even leave the route. And you already want to fight me again. Hey, this is ridiculous. Yeah, so I guess while I'm battling him, I'll tell you some of the other Pokemon you can find here. You can find Pansage, Pansear, and Panpour. All 10% chance there. You can find a Mulga here, which is a 10% chance. And then the rarer Pokemon to find are a fully evolved Vespiquen, a fully evolved Roserade, or a fully evolved Leavanny. That's all pretty good, right? You can also find a fully evolved Whimsicott if you're playing Black 2, and a fully evolved Lilligant if you're playing White 2. Those can only be found, though, in the Shaking Grass, and only 5% of the time, so they're rather rare. Ooh, Slash. Now that is something I will get rid of Wing Attack for. It's a normal type, so anything that flying type attacks won't be good against, I can use this. Of course, I can't really think of anything that a normal type attack would be good against that. Oh well, whatever. Liepard. Let's use Marriland. I haven't used him in a while. Yeah, so the downside with getting the Whimsicott and Lilligant is they're already fully evolved, so you don't get to teach them any of the moves they learned prior to evolution, because remember, they evolved from a stone, so yeah. Now, additionally, not in the Shaking Grass, only in the normal grass, you can find Heracross if you're playing Black 2, or the much worse Pinsir if you're playing White 2. Heracross is an absolute beast. This thing is amazing. It's a bug fighting type. It's pretty zippy. It has amazingly high attack. And, oh man, it is just, it crushes things. It simply crushes things. Oh, if you're trying to find Shaking Grass, don't do it over by the water because you're just going to end up with rippling water that you can't get to right away. I'll do one more of these just to see what I get. I'm not going to wait around for Heracross. So actually, I can only get Pinsir, which, trust me, isn't quite as good. Although it's still a pretty solid bug-type Pokemon, all things considered. It just doesn't learn a lot of bug-type attacks on its own. In fact, I don't even know if it learns any. This is boring. Come on. One more. Oops. Sometimes if you're a few spaces away, it'll trigger the Shaking Grass instead. I'm getting bored. I'll tell you what, I'll let you know when I get some. How's that? Well, I'll get some Shaking Grass. Alright, be right back. There we go, there's some Shaking Grass. Let's get it! Cool, a Pansear. Neat. Actually, of all the monkeys, that's the one I need the most. I think I can't use anything against it. Wow, what do I do? Well, I'll just use a Great Ball and see what happens. It probably isn't going to do anything. I seem to recall these being moderately tricky to catch. Yeah. Oh well, it's not like I'm really going to use it anyway. I'll just try a Slash and see what happens. Actually, Aerial Ace will do a little less damage. Yeah, America's just so strong. Anyway, hope that gives you an idea of what there is to do in the Lostlorn Forest. Sorry I didn't show you any of the really cool Pokemon, but at least you saw two of the monkeys and some other stuff. And, well, okay. I was just about to end it, but why not? Why not, right? Oh, it's you. Alright, well, I'll take some experience. Definitely. Definitely. Well, I will, oh, I should have used Slash, that's right. I'll use it next turn. Yeah, slash it, yeah. Awesome. Okay, well anyway, now you've seen the Lostlorn Forest, so the next thing we need to do is take on the Nimbasa Gym. That's right, that's it. We gotta take on the gym leader, and let me tell you, this gym is a hoot. It's gotta be one of my favorite new gyms. Oh, it is great. You're gonna be in for a treat, I guarantee it. So I will show you that on the next episode of Marriland's Pokemon White 2 Adventure. See you next time.